Greetings of the day, Goenkans. Hope you all are fine. In our previous video, we started chapter number 6, The Fox and the Crow, from our Prime English book. And today we'll be doing the question answers from the same chapter. So let's go to page number 53 of your books. We'll be doing exercise A and B. We have to write the question answers in our English A notebook. So let's start. Part A, page number 53. Let us find the answers from the poem. Question number 1. Why was the fox looking up at the crow? The fox was looking up at the crow because he wanted to grab the morsel the crow had. The fox was after the piece of food that the crow had. That's why the fox was looking up at the crow. The next question is, how did the fox flatter the crow? If you remember the poem, the fox flattered the crow by admiring its beauty of his feathers and his voice. So the fox flattered the crow by admiring its beauty of his feathers and his voice. Question number 3, we have to write the adjectives used in the poem to describe these nouns. We have 4 nouns: beak, bird, feathers and crow. If you remember, adjectives are words used to describe nouns or pronouns. So we have to look up for the adjectives used in the poem to describe these 4 nouns. First we have beak. The adjectives used in the poem are big black beak. So the adjectives are big black. Then we have second noun, that is bird, and the adjective used in the poem is handsome, handsome bird. Then we have third, feathers. The adjective used in the poem is gorgeous feathers. And lastly we have crow, and the adjective used in the poem is flattered crow. Now we have part B. Let us read between the lines. Question number 1, explain the part in bold in the given lines. We have to explain the part that are written in bold. These lines are taken from the poem. So let's start. Part A, a morsel the fox would go far to seek. Here the words go far to seek means to do anything to grab the morsel. The fox was going to do anything to have that piece of food. Then we have part B, the flattered crow who did not see the joke. Here the word see the joke means the crow did not get the joke that he was being flattered and fooled. Next we have part C. He opened his beak in his foolish pride. Here the words foolish pride means the crow took pride in something that did not exist. And he was being fooled and he opened his beak. Question number 2, we have, what was the joke that the crow did not understand? The crow could not understand that he was being fooled by the fox. The words of admiration were only words of flattery, but the crow did not get this joke. And lastly, we have question number 3, what is the lesson and the prize that the fox is talking about? The lesson that the fox is talking about is that we should not listen to flattery. Such a vanity can harm us, like the crow lost his morsel to the fox because of his foolish pride. So these were the question answers from the chapter The Fox and the Crow on page number 53. Thank you so much, Goenkans. That was all for today.